Well, you guys could almost just
Are you going to be in the picture as well?
Oh, why not?
You guys could almost be just chatting.
Take your t-shirt off your head there.
So it looks good. But, here we are after WR50 with Vajin, and you raced pretty good yesterday. So have any?
Post-race thoughts. Carl, bro, you got to snap into it. Have any post-race thoughts? How'd the race go? Come on.
Okay. Yeah, we'll skip the first bit. Alright, hey Vajin, how are you doing after WR50?
Good, it's good, thanks.
Got any comments on the big climbs or downhills on the course?
Yeah, it was an epic course. There's two big climbs. There's the first one up to Coral Pass, and then there's the second one up to Suntop, which is where we are at the moment. So they're both a couple of big 1,000-metre climbs. And yeah, it was definitely a challenging course. It had a bit of everything out there. You had some fast sections, you had a big fast road descent, you had some technical sections, and yes, there was plenty of climbing. So yeah, I really enjoyed the course. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful way to see a different part of the world.
Yeah, nice.
And beautiful views of Mount Rainier, which is just over behind us here.
And did you find any spots a little bit too challenging or lows?
I found the first half really good because the weather was a lot cooler. We started at 6:30, and for the first 3 or so hours there was some low cloud in, and so we were in and below the clouds, and so it was nice and cool. And then as we got higher, we came out of the clouds, which gave really nice views of Mount Rainier. But as the day went on, it started to heat up, and all the clouds burnt off, and it probably ended up in the mid-20s in the sun in the afternoon, and so that was feeling pretty hot. It's coming straight from winter. 15, 16 degrees was fine, but when you're in the mid-20s and you're climbing big hill, it was definitely noticeable, the heat.
And with knowing leg speed, how was the road downhill?
Yeah, I mean, we'd already had the second big climb up to Suntop, and then so by then I was really looking forward to going down. And I probably just wasn't feeling it as much as I was hoping. I was hoping to really be able to rip the downhill and then really push hard to the finish, but I was feeling a little bit worked by the course and by the heat by then. So yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. I've been training to run fast on the downhills and stuff like that, so I didn't find it too bad on the legs, but I just couldn't quite get moving to an extra gear that I was hoping for.
So with the leader, were you running with him for part of the race? And
yeah, so the guy who won, Sage, we ran together for the first 40 minutes, maybe 45 minutes, and then we got to a wee way up the first big climb. His tempo was just a little bit hot, so I just backed off, and then I just didn't see him for the rest of the day, and he just really dominated the race out there. I didn't even see him, and yeah, I mean, his performance was really impressive.
pretty amazing, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, to beat the course record by that margin was already a really solid course record from Tony, so it was definitely an impressive run. And I mean, I was hoping to go sub 7 hours, so I went 6:53, so that was, I'm super happy with that. Now, looking back on it, I definitely want to come back. When you do a race, it always kind of gets a little bit under your skin, and you think, where you could make up a bit of time, and how you could do things a little bit better. I mean, next time I'd probably like to come a little bit earlier before the race and just have a couple of weeks in some warmer weather rather than coming straight out of winter. But yeah, I mean, you can only do what you can do.
Cool. So good luck for the future, and it was good racing out there.
Yeah, thank you, and big thanks to my sponsors, to Saucony and Ultraspire. You guys rock, and to my friends from the Street Marathon team who've helped support me and get me over here. Thanks a lot.
Cool.